All right.
I met him one time. I was like,
What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's up? We are live. We are live. Welcome, 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 welcome. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this Friday? How y'all doing? What's going on? From New Zealand, that's what's up. Welcome. Welcome. I appreciate you. Welcome from New Zealand. So as everybody else comes on, let me know where you from and let me know if this is your first time on my live. Let me know where you from and let me know if this is your first time on my live. Where are you from and let me know if this is your first time on my live. And let's get it to 1,000 likes, y'all. Let's get it to 1,000 likes while everybody comes in. Where are you from and let me know if this is your first time on my live. And let's get it to 1,000 likes. T Anaki, welcome. Glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're in the building. I'm glad you're here for Financially Lit Fridays. Where's everybody from? I want to shout you out. Tamara from St. Louis, this is your first time. Welcome. Welcome. Where's everybody from? Drop where you from. And if this is your first time, where are you from? And if this is your first time, let's get it to 1,000 likes, y'all. Let's get it to 1,000 likes. Let's get it to 1,000 likes. So we got North Carolina in the building. Curls the Menace, how you doing? Curls the Menace, how you doing? We got Imelda from New Orleans, how you doing? We got Muldrow, C. Muldrow from Columbia, South Carolina, how you doing? KR the Specialist from Connecticut, what's up? What's up? What's up? Chapo Guzman from New York, what's happening? From Brooklyn, New York. Let me make sure I say Brooklyn. Let me make sure I say Brooklyn because I know how y'all are. I know how y'all are. Let's get it to 1,000 likes, y'all. Let's get this to 1,000 likes. Welcome to Financially Lit Fridays, by the way. For those that are here, for those that's here for the first time. I'm right. Have I ever seen a baby pigeon before? Nah, what's funny is a pigeon just landed right here by the pool. A pigeon just landed right here by the pool. So it's funny that you say that. All right, so tonight what we're going to talk about is money management 101. All right, as more people come on in, just let me know where you're from and if this is your first time. No, I do not like white guys. What in the world? Move your head. I will move it in a second. South Carolina in the building. Tanya from South Carolina. Mitchell Beard from South Carolina. What's up? Where's everybody from? Where's everybody from? And let me know if this is your first time. So I see where everybody is from. Is this your first time? We have Virginia in the building. Because tonight we're going to talk about money management 101. I just feel like I need to talk about money management. Or what we could talk about is the list that I put out. Which one do y'all want to talk about? Which one do y'all want to talk about? So I put out the list of the 15 don'ts, the 15 things that you should never do with your money. Let me show y'all that real quick. I keep pressing the wrong button. So we got Puerto Rico in the building. May, baby, welcome. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. So we have that one, and then we have this one. Never do this with your money. Never do this with your money. All right, which one do y'all want to do? The never do this with your money, or do y'all want to do the money management 101? Never do this with your money, or do you want to do money management 101? Y'all let me know. Never do this with your money or money management 101. I really want to talk about money management 101, but it depends on y'all. All right, never do this. Yo, I'm seeing all to never do this. All right, so do me a favor. Let's get it to 2,000 likes and share this with somebody that you love. All right, share this with somebody that you want to become financially free. Share this with somebody. Hey, Michelle, what's up? Share this with somebody that you wanna succeed with, that you wanna prosper, that you wanna make money with, that you wanna make money, right? Share this if you wanna be abundant, if you wanna become financially free. Share this live right now with like 5 people. What's up, Pat? Allure from Florida. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? All right, so I seen a lot more on how to do or never do this with your money. So let's do that one. Let's do that one. I'm in Arizona. So this is not my normal spot. But I'm doing this for y'all because I normally do Financially Lit Fridays on Fridays. So I am out in Arizona on vacation, but I decided to take an hour out of my vacation time to pour into y'all. Okay? If you like that, please like this video, please like this live, and let's get it to 2,000 likes. Let's get it to 2,000 likes if you appreciate that, and then share this with somebody. Share this with somebody that you want to invest. That you want to make money with, be prosperous with, right? Live abundantly with, right? Or if you just want to be financially free yourself, okay? Share this live. Thank y'all for the follows too. I appreciate it. So look, we got an entire list. We have an entire list, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all take a screenshot. We got an entire list. I'm gonna let y'all take a screenshot before I go. Let y'all take a screenshot. All right, so y'all should have a screenshot by now. So we're gonna talk about this. Never do these things with your money. All right, I just dropped this video today. We dropped this video today, this morning, and it's one of my most popular videos today. So we're gonna talk about it, and then y'all want to talk about it. So that's cool. That's cool. All right, but let me say this before we get started. So number one, I do have a free community. So our community is completely free. Where I do free classes, we do save and invest challenges. I drop all my video notes, so those that want a copy of this, you just gotta go to our group, join our free group. That's at the link in my bio. Okay, to join our free group to get all access to all of that. That's completely free. Okay, that's number one. Number two is my ebook is for this live. My ebook is $15 versus $27. So if you've been waiting to get my ebook or wanted to get my ebook, it's $15 versus $27 today while we on this live. All right. So my ebook is just gonna go over, pretty much the money management side, how to manage your money, how to save 5 figures, and how to invest to build wealth. That's what my ebook is going to show you. It's a step-by-step game plan on how to set up your finances so that you can become financially free. Okay. So thoughts on Dave Ramsey? He's cool. I don't have nothing against him. All right, but if you want my ebook or if you want to join my free group, make sure you tap the link in the bio. If you want my ebook or you want to join the free group, make sure you tap the link in the bio. All right, so let's get started. Which one y'all want to go over first? Drop a number 1 through 15. Which one do you want first? If you want my ebook, just go to my link in my bio, tap my profile picture, tap the link in my profile, and then hit the link that says grab my ebook. All right, if you want my ebook, go to my profile picture, tap on that, tap on the link in my profile, and then tap on the button that says grab my ebook. That's how you get my ebook. Okay, so which one should we do first? I see a lot of ones. 2s and 6s, 12, 8. I see a lot of ones. All right, so let's try to get through all of this. Let's go top to bottom, y'all. Let's go top to bottom. And then obviously as I go through each one of these, I'm gonna step to the side so that y'all can take a screenshot. But if you don't want to have to worry about that, okay, make sure you join our group. The group is free. You get my video notes, you get free classes, and you get save and invest challenges. So let's talk about number one. Use a debit. Never use a debit card. So a few people in my comments were like, why should I use a debit card, or why should I, do anything, any of these? I want you to put never in front of each of these statements. Just put never in front of each of these statements, first of all, okay? Because I know a lot of people was confused about this list, but you should never use a debit card, okay? Let's get to 3,000 likes. You should never use a debit card, all right? And let me explain, okay? Let me explain this point. Here's why you should never use a debit card. So number one, your debit card has no benefits. You're not going to benefit at all by using your debit card. All right. I know I'm in the way of the list. As I get through each one of them, you'll be able to take a screenshot. But your debit card does not give you the same benefits as a credit card would. Okay. Let me explain to you some of the benefits that you would get using a credit card versus a debit card, and then I'll explain a little bit more, right, based on your situation. But let's talk about this first. Number one, okay, the credit card. Okay, the credit card is something that is hands-off money management. What I mean by that is you can use the credit card to pay for your everyday monthly expenses, and you can set it on auto pay so that it pays those expenses every single month for you, right, by your payment date. Okay, so it's hands off. My group is at the link in my bio. It's hands off. So that means you do not have to manually manage your money. You do not have to manually manage your money. Okay, that's number one. Number two is you do not have to worry about multiple due dates. So how many of us in the comments have a bill due on the 2nd, a bill due on the 5th, a bill due on the 18th, a bill due on the 20th, a bill due on the 30th, right? How many of us have multiple due dates in the comments? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no in the comments? How many of us have multiple due dates that we constantly worry about, that we constantly checking our bank accounts for? Okay, that's going to be completely eliminated when you use a credit card. That's going to be completely eliminated when you use a credit card, because you only have to really worry about 2 days, right? And really 1 day, and that's the statement date. All right, but that's a whole nother live. So that's number two. Number three is you're going to be able to get cash back and rewards for spending money on things that you would normally get. Okay, you get cash back and rewards for spending money on things that you would normally spend your money on anyway. Okay, so you're basically able to use those cash and rewards. So you're a grown person and you can't keep your due dates together, right? The credit card helps minimize that, right? It consolidates everything, so that way you only have to worry about one. Okay, that just relieves so much stress, so much financial stress on your life. That's a game changer. Okay, but the cashback and rewards that you get, okay, that's going to be used to pay for gifts throughout the year, flights, whatever the case may be, depending on how many rewards points and cash back that you get. All right, so that's number three. I never even thought about that. Mind blown. You just already saved me a headache and a half. Yes, okay. A lot of people don't think about it. That's my job as a financial coach. My job is to put options out there, to give you information, to teach you things, right? To help you think. That's why I create lists like this. This is why all my videos is to help you think and help you question, right? Why? Why does he say this? Why did he say that? Why shouldn't I do this? I've been doing this my whole life. Why is he saying don't do it? Okay, so I just want to help you think and rethink and kind of unlearn some of the bad habits that we were taught and relearn the new habits. Okay, the fourth benefit. Let me get to the fourth before I get off track. Okay, before I get off track. Oh, by the way, if you have any questions, please put your questions in the Q&A box. That way I'm able to answer it at the end. All right, because I'm not gonna be able to see every question right now while everybody's in the live. So put your questions in the Q&A box. That way I'll be able to see it at the end, because I'll do it like a quick little 10-15 minute Q&A session for y'all. Okay, this is live coaching, this is live free tips, this is live education, all right, for free. Okay, plus you get access to my group, the Money Mindset League group, and you're able to get my ebook for $15 versus $27 at the link in the bio. Okay, so make sure you put your questions in the Q&A. Right, this is a special live, y'all. This is a special live. This is a special live, and my ebook is $15 while I'm live. All right, so the fourth benefit is you're gonna be able to build your credit. You're gonna be able to build your credit. So what do I mean by that? So by using your credit card and paying your card off every single month, so paying it off by the statement date, okay, here's two things that's going to happen. Number one, you're going to have good payment history. That's number one. Number two is you're going to have a low credit utilization rate. Okay, somebody in the comments, let me know what your credit utilization rate and your payment history, what percentage does that make of your credit score? Okay, what percentage does payment history and credit utilization make up in your credit score? Let me know in the comments if you know. Let me know in the comments if you know, because this is big. By using the credit, let me ask this: how many of you in K's 000 got it right? 35%. I mean, no, that's wrong. It's 65% for both, because payment history is 35 and credit utilization is 30. Okay, so here's a better question. How many of you care about your credit score? That's the better question. Because if you don't care about your credit score, then it doesn't matter if you use a debit card or a credit card. All right? If you don't care about your credit score, it really don't matter. Unless you want to save extra money. Okay? Everyone should. I do. Absolutely. I agree. 100%. 100%. Okay, so if you care about your credit score, if you want your credit score to increase by paying your credit card off on time and then paying and having your credit utilization low, that's going to help you increase your credit score. That makes up 65% of your credit score. Okay, so some of y'all, if you take a look at your credit card balance and you see your credit utilization above 10%, you need to start there. You need to get your credit utilization down first so that you can help building your credit. All right, but this is not a credit class. This is not a credit class. I'm not going to go into depth about credit. All right, so that's number one. Use a debit card versus a credit card. Do y'all understand that now? So I can move on to number two. Yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand why we use credit cards and we never use a debit card? Yes. All right, boom. So before I move on to number two, I'm going to slide to the right so that y'all can take a screenshot. All right. Take a screenshot. Save all your... Oh, we're going to get to the next ones in a minute, but take a screenshot. By the way, if you want to join my group, it's absolutely free at the link in the bio. If you want to join my group, it's absolutely free at the link in the bio. If you want to get my ebook, it's $15 versus... it's $15 on this live and $27 after. So make sure you get it while we're live so you can get the discount. Hey, that's also at the link in the bio. That's also at the link in the bio. All right, so y'all should have the screenshot. By the way, if you're having trouble getting the ebook, just email support at IamYourMoneyCoach.com. Email support at IamYourMoneyCoach.com. All right, so let's get to two. Never save all your money at the bank. Okay, if you just got in, I know I'm blocking the list. I'm gonna step to the side after each point. Okay, number two, never save all. So the keyword is all your money. Never save all your money at the bank. Never save all of your money at the bank. Okay, how many of us know in the chat how banks work? Yes or no? How many of us in the chat know how banks work? Yes or no? Okay, I see some yeses. It's about half and half. It's about half and half. All right, but let me explain to you how the banks work. So the banks, you deposit money into the bank. The bank takes 90% of your money and they loan it out or invest it. Okay, they make a lot of money on your money, and then they give you 0.01% on your money. Or let's just say 1.1%. They give you 0.1% on your money. Fractional banking, yes. That's how the banks work. That's number one. Exactly. Okay, that's number one. But what the bank is doing to make money, you can also do the same thing to make money on your money. All they do is invest it and loan it out. You can invest it. You can invest your own money. They said the bank are scammers. Yes. I wouldn't say they scammers, but they definitely taking advantage of ignorance, of people's ignorance. Now, the bank is not a bad place. The bank is not a bad place, right? It's good to have your emergency fund at the bank, right? So that you can have access to that money in case of emergencies that happen. But you should also invest your money so that you can get some of the same returns that the banks are making on your money. Professional hustlers. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so the thing here is we should not save all of your money. So it's okay to have 6 to 12 months of expenses at the bank. But after that, I always like to invest. So after you get to the point where you have a fully funded emergency fund, I get to the point where I just like to invest everything else. Like everything should be invested. That's how I feel, right? Either into the stock market, real estate. If you like crypto, if you want to do that, you can do crypto. You can invest in the art. You can invest in a lot of things, businesses, yourself. There's a bunch of things that you can invest in. But your money does not need to be sitting. All of it does not need to be sitting in the bank. So do y'all understand point 2? Do y'all understand step or point 2 in this list? I do like the M1 card. It's up to like 10% interest depending on where you shop. So that card is like perfect for people who do a lot of online shopping. I don't do a lot of online shopping. I don't shop at Amazon or I don't do a lot of shopping at Target or any of those places, any of their partners, right? Those partners, you can get up to like 10% cash back by using it there, but I don't really use it that much. If you use it that much, and that's the thing about credit cards, there's different credit cards for different people. There's grocery credit cards, there's travel credit cards, there's just regular everyday credit cards on everyday expenses. Like there's basic credit cards where you just get 2%, 1% on everything. Okay, so there's a bunch of different options. So you have to really pick the one that's best for you. But what I'm saying is do not save all your money at the bank. Let's get back to the point. Do not save all your money at the bank. Okay, do y'all understand that part? Yes or no? Do y'all understand number 2? So we can keep on moving. We got a lot of points. All right. Do y'all understand 2? Go ahead and screenshot. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to screenshot. And make sure you join our free community. It's free at the link in the bio. And grab my ebook. It's $15 versus $27 after this live. So you can join my free community at the link in the bio or get my ebook at the link in the bio. My ebook is $15 only while I'm live. So let's get to point 3, y'all. Let's get to point 3. Oh, inside our group, you get save and invest challenges, free classes. You get all my video notes, so all this stuff, so you won't have to worry about recording it. Okay, none of that. My ebook is gonna show you how to manage your money, how to save 5 figures, how to invest to build wealth, step by step. Okay, my personal step-by-step game plan, how I did it for myself. Okay, everything I talk about, I do. I don't talk about real estate. I don't talk about too much about crypto because I don't do too much in those spaces. I only talk about what I do and what I've done. That's all I do. All right. Thank y'all for the follows. Thank you for following me. I appreciate it. Hey, let's get it to 5,000 likes real quick. Let's get it to 5,000 likes. And then we'll get to number 3 and 4. What's up, ATL? How you doing? Welcome. All right, if you're getting some value from this live, double tap. Let's get it to 5,000 likes. Okay, if you're learning something from this live, double tap. Let's get it to 5,000 likes. If your mindset has shifted by listening to this live already, double tap. Let's get it to 5,000 likes. Nothing is ever guaranteed. Nothing is ever guaranteed. Period. That's how I see it. All right, so we're at 5,000 likes. So look, step 3, never show off how much money you have. All right, this is just I don't know. This is just me. Okay, this is a personal preference. I myself, right, I'm not big on showing how much I have or how much I have saved, how much I have invested, how much money I make. I'm not big on that. Okay, I believe more inside the person, right? The person that you are. Money is really nothing. Money is just a tool. Okay, money is not the like, what am I trying to say? Money is not the solution, right? It's just the tool. Okay, it doesn't prove anything. Money just shows you more of who you are. Okay, does that make sense? First of all, so if you're showing off your money, to me that just gives off like you never had nothing. Like, this is the only money that you got. You don't have an abundance mindset. Like, you got to show everybody what you got going on just to validate yourself. That's what that does to me. That's what that shows to me. I agree. Money does not make the person at all. Money makes you more of who you are. Money truly shows who you are. It shows deep down inside who you are. So you shouldn't be showing off, even if you got it like that. Right? You ain't got to show off, right? You can still live life. You can do the things that you want. But it's, the people that hold the money to their ear and always flexing and putting watches in your face and doing all this and all that type of stuff, right? Those, I don't like those people. I'm going to be honest. I don't like those people. Okay? So that's just me. So that's my stance on part 3. That was just me personally. Okay? But you do what you do if that's how you rock. If that's how you handle your finances, if you like being validated by other people, then that's you, right? I can't control you. You do what you got to do. Okay, so let's get to step 4, and then I'm gonna slide to the right a little bit. Step 4, spend more than you make. So this is like a fundamental principle of money. This is the fundamental principle of money, y'all. After I talk about this, I'm gonna move. I got you, 15. This is just the fundamentals of money. Never spend more than what you make. Never spend more than what you make. You should never do that. All right. How many of us have a problem with that in the chat? Yes or no? How many of us have a problem with spending more than we make? Yes or no? And this is a safe place, y'all. Y'all can be honest. I had a problem with it at one point. Right? I had a problem with it. So just be honest. Yes or no if you have a problem with this. Yeah, so I see a lot of yeses with some no's in there. I see some no's. Sometimes when I'm working on it, let me see, not me, but my husband does. That's a big point. That's a big point. We talk about that inside my coaching group. I'm cheap. Women hate me. Listen, you'll find the right one. The one that really loves you will understand. and will be on the same page as you. Okay, but spending more than you make. I was talking about this earlier with my friends. Basically, money is simple, y'all. Money is really, really, really simple. We talked about this earlier, but basically, if you only do, and I hope y'all listening, if you only do this, you will be good. You'll be qualified as good with your money. If you only do this, you will be qualified as good with your money. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the secret? I hope y'all listening. If you do this one thing, and it has to do with step 4, if you do this one thing, you will be good with your money. All right, who wants to know the one thing? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. And I promise you, it's so simple. It's so simple. I promise you, it's so simple. Yes or no in the chat. If you do this one thing, you will be qualified as good with your money. But you have to do it. You have to do it. Okay? If you do this, if you simply save and invest 20% of your income, you will be qualified as good with your money. If you save 20% of your income, that means you will be qualified as being good with your money. Okay? Did y'all hear me? So that means if you make $1,000, if you're able to just save and invest $200, okay, you will be good. If you can save and invest $200, 20%, you will be good. Okay, and you can save. So here's the whole, like, I talk about the whole system inside my coaching group, right? But basically what you want to have is 6 to 12 months of expenses saved up, right? You try to get that as fast as possible, as quickly as you can. And then you take the rest of that and invest it into, starting with the stock market. That's why I always start, because that's the easiest, that's the simplest. Okay, that's the most affordable, that most people can get into right off the rip. Okay. That's where you should be saving and investing. Max Vegan, we might have to set up a one-on-one for that, because I don't use Acorns, so I'm not able to tell you exactly what's going on. Okay, so what did y'all learn from this point? Let me know in the chat. What did y'all learn from this point, from point number 4? What'd you learn? If you do this, right? If you do this, you'll be good. What did y'all learn from this point? Let me know in the chat, because I need to make sure that y'all got it. I need to make sure that y'all got it. Marvelous Markeisha, welcome to the M1 Finance family. Welcome. I need to see if y'all got this, because I want y'all to write this down so that it sticks in your head, because maybe this could be something that totally transforms your entire life, right? That helps you start winning with money long term. That helps you become financially free. That helps you start investing and building wealth inside your Roth IRA or your investment account. Okay? I want y'all to get this down. If you only do 20%, yes. And then do whatever with the other 80. Live your life with the other 80. Spend it however you want to. But if you're able to do 20%, you are going to be good. Okay? 20%, you are going to be good. All right? So after this, I'm going to get to 5. All right? I'm going to get to 5. Hey, really bad coach. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for being here. All right? Let's get it to 7,000 likes. We're at 6,000 right now. Let's get it to 7,000 likes. By the way, if you want to join my group, it's absolutely free. We got over 2,000 members inside the group. We do savings challenges. We do invest challenges. We have free classes, and we also all my notes that you see here can be found inside that group. Absolutely free. Just tap the link in the bio. Just tap the link in the bio. All right. Also, my ebook is $15 while I'm on live. It's $15 while I'm on the live. So if you want it for $15, hit the link in the bio. That's going to take you straight to my ebook so that you can grab that ebook. After the live, it goes up to 27. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Let's get it to 7,000 likes, y'all. Let's get it to 7,000. Let's get it to 7,000. And then, and then we can get into number 5. Never stop keeping track of your finances. All right, let's get it to 7,000 likes, y'all. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's get it to 7,000 likes. Actually, stop keeping track of your finances is kind of like number 4. So I'm gonna skip that and go to 6. Who want me to talk about 6? Who wants me to talk about 6? Let me know in the chat. Who wants me to talk about 6 in the chat? Let me know in the chat if you want me to talk about 6. All right. All right, I see a lot of yeses. I see a lot of me's. Please talk about 6. All right, so let's get to 6. So 6 is never use a credit card for emergencies. Never use a credit card for emergencies. And here's why I put this. Here's the context behind this. Okay, here's the context behind this. By the way, if you have a question, make sure you put it in the Q&A box. If you have a question, make sure you put it in the Q&A box. That way I'm able to see it at the end when we do Q&A. If you have a question, put it in the Q&A box. But here's why I put this, and here's why I said that. Your credit card should never be used for emergencies, because what that's doing, okay, in my opinion, I can't tell you what to do, but obviously, in my opinion, right, using your credit card as an emergency creates bad habits. Because usually in an emergency, that means you do not have the money to pay for whatever you have to pay for, right? Using your credit card as an emergency, okay, can be helpful in like last resort situations. But as far as using it for every emergency that comes up, every little thing, right? That's creating bad habits. That's putting you in debt. That's putting money on the card that you do not have. Okay, and it's important that we only spend on this card what our expenses are every single month. Does that make sense? So the main thing is, by doing this, you're creating a bad habit, and you're really creating the like the perspective that credit cards are bad. Credit cards are our last resort. Credit cards is if something bad pops up, I use a credit card. But when in reality, credit cards are really good for you and can benefit you a lot more than using your debit card. Okay, as I talked about earlier, it's gonna help you minimize your due dates, right? You won't have as many due dates to remember. Okay, you won't have to manage it manually. You can set up auto pay on your card. You get cash back and rewards, and you're also able to build your credit as well. Okay, those are the benefits of the credit card. Do y'all got that? Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes or no in the chat before we get on to 7 and 8, and then I'm gonna get to 9. 7 and 8, and then I'm gonna get to 9. For those that need a screenshot, go ahead and screenshot. But if you want this and you want access to our group of over 2,000 members, you can do that at the link in my bio. Okay, it's absolutely free. You'll be able to get this list. You'll be able to get free classes. You'll be able to get our save and invest challenges at the link in the bio to join our group. It's called the Money Mindset League. All right. Boom, y'all got it? Y'all should have it now. So let's move on. Let's move on to 7 and 8. Never be a cosigner, okay? How many of us understand this? How many of us understand this part? Never be a cosigner. Yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat if you understand this. Why should you never be a co-signer? I feel like this one is, I feel like y'all understand why on this one. I feel like I don't have to explain too much about this one. Okay? How many of us have ever been in a position where we co-signed on somebody's stuff and they didn't follow through and we was left with the loan or whatever the heck that we co-signed for? How many of us have been in that position? Yes or no in the chat. Let me know in the chat. How many of us have been in that position? By the way, hey, y'all keep double tapping. Let's get to 7,000 likes. Let's get to 7,000 likes. Right? Definitely not with families. And I'm sorry, like, definitely not with, I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry about saying that, but definitely not with family. Okay? Yes, we'll never do it again. So you already been through that situation and you understand exactly what happens, right, when you get put in that position. Okay? So I'm not really gonna go too deep into that. Don't be a co-signer. Don't put your name on somebody else's loan. Okay? That's gonna leave you with that problem. That's number 1. Number 8, buy cars brand new. Okay? Even Judge Judy said never do that. Yeah. So here's the next thing. Never buy cars brand new. Okay? Unless you can buy that car 10 times, in my opinion, you shouldn't be buying the car outright. Like, you shouldn't be buying or financing the car, a brand new car. Okay? What's the average? Somebody let me know what's the average car payment on a brand new car in the comments. If you know, right, put the number. If you don't, just say I don't know. Just say IDK. If you don't, say IDK. If you don't, say I don't know. But if you do, just put a number. Or if you want to guess, just put a number. Yeah. Yep, I see a lot of numbers up there. I see a lot of numbers, absolutely. Yes. It's in that range. Like 550 to 600. $550 to $600. I'm about to express to y'all what that does. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm about to show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick what that does or what you can do with that. Okay? I'm about to show y'all. Look at this. Okay? Let's just say your car note is $500 a month. Let's just say your car note is $500 per month. What I got here is what $500 per month would turn into in 30 years right here and 40 years right here. Okay? That's what $500 a month could turn into. Now, obviously, you probably need a car, right? You need a car to get to work. You need a car to get to whatever, right? What if you could do $300 per month? So let's say instead of buying a brand new car at $500 per month, you can afford $300 per month on a car note. Okay? That saves you $200. So that means you're going to be paying $300 per month. $200 per month. Okay? And look what that turns into in 30 years. And then look what it turns into just 10 years later. Okay? How would someone pay $500 a month for a car? People are doing it. All right? So I want you to understand this, because this is the power of understanding. If I buy new, right, I'm basically wasting my money. The value of the car is going to go down immediately as it drives off the lot. So that $50,000, $60,000, $80,000 car that you're going to get is going to be worth $50,000, $40,000, $20,000 in 5 years, probably less. Okay? But if you take that extra $200 per month and get a used car or lease, okay, take that extra $200 a month, invest it over the long run, over 30 to 40 years, it can turn into this in 30 and this into 40. Okay? Yeah, it depends on your credit as well. on those rates, right? But it depends, and it depends on the type of car that you got. Okay, that's big into it too. So I wanted to show y'all that to emphasize the difference between buying brand new versus buying used or lease. Okay, you need to get to the point where you are investing your money or putting your money to work for you or creating income streams that could pay for that brand new car. Then you can justify that. In my opinion, though. But do what you want to do. I'm just trying to coach you. I'm just giving you the information to help you make decisions, better financial decisions, so that you can be better in the long run. That's my goal. So let's get back to the original. All right. If you want to join our group, make sure you tap the link in the bio to join our group. It's absolutely free. We got over 2,000 members inside. We do savings challenges, invest challenges, classes, and all my video notes like this are inside there for free. It's just all in there. So you can go through, save it to your phone, whatever the case may be. Also, if you want my ebook, it's $15 only while I'm live. Okay, if you want my ebook, it's $15 only while I'm live. It goes back to $27 after the live. So if you want to grab it, make sure you grab it at the link in my bio. Both are at the link in my bio. Whether you want to join my group or you want my ebook, both are at the link in the bio. The ebook is going to show you how to manage your money, save 5 figures, and invest to build wealth. It's going to show you the step-by-step game plan to how to become financially free. All right, just like myself, how I create my systems, how I did it all that stuff at the link in the bio. Okay, my group is absolutely free. Okay, so you can join the group at the link in the bio. I just moved over, y'all. Y'all gonna have to wait to the next point. I just moved over. So after this next point, we're gonna go over it. So number 10 is let people borrow money from you. So this is almost like number 7. Number 10, let people borrow money from you. So how many of us ever let people borrow money from us or gave people money to borrow, expecting it to get back, and we never got it back? Tyler, what's up, man? Glad to see you in the live. How many of us have ever let family members, friends borrow money from us and we never got that money back? How many of us? How many of us been in that situation before? Okay, how many of us have lost friends over that situation? How many of us have lost friends over that situation? Okay, I've been in that situation too. We didn't skip number 9. We didn't get to number 9 yet. But yes, lots of friends, right? It's just bad on both sides. Like you trying to be a good friend, but what happens is the friends feel like since they didn't pay you or they didn't get around to paying you that they can't just come around again and all that type of stuff, and it just creates distance between you two, and I hate it. Like I absolutely hate it. You know what I mean? But that's why you have to give without the expectation of receiving, right? If you're gonna lend, if you're gonna, help a friend out, Don't even expect it back, because that type of stuff ruins relationships. I see it happen all the time. I hear stories about it all the time, all that stuff. In my family, everything, like it's crazy, and I hate to see it because it don't even have to be like that. All right, so that's just like an emotional thing for me. Like, if you're gonna help a friend, just help them. But if you can't, just be honest with them. They're your friend. If they really your friend, they'll understand. They'll understand if you can't really help them out right now, if you're not in a position to help yourself. Okay, so that's number 8. So let's get to number 9, y'all. Let's get to number 9. This is a big one. Buy your first home. Let me move out the way. Buy your first home as a place to live. Buy your first home as a place to live. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all 5 more seconds. Let's go. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it to 11,000 likes too. Let's get it to 11,000 likes. But I believe that you should never buy your first home as a place to live. You should never buy your first home as a place to live. I believe that, okay? Who else agrees with that in the comments? Put agree if you agree. Put disagree if you say disagree. And then I'll explain. Put agree if you agree with that statement. Put disagree if you disagree. Cause this is just a conversation, y'all. I want y'all to think too, right? This is not necessarily do everything Coach Vince says. Do everything Vince says. Nah, okay. Think for yourself, but take the information. Be open to the information, right? So that you can make better decisions. Okay. Agree or disagree in the chat. Agree or disagree. Okay. All right, cool. So it's mixed. That's good. That's good. So here's my stance. Here's why I say your first home should never be your first home should never, right? Be a place to live. Like simply. Here's why. Here's what I believe. As I mentioned before, or let me start by saying this. Your home is a liability. That's number one. That's what your home is a liability. Here's why. Because you're going to be paying for that home for 30 plus years, plus the maintenance, okay? Plus, all other taxes and fees, all that type of stuff every single year. It's a liability. That's money coming out of your pocket. An asset is money that is something that brings you money, that puts money in your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out. So for 30 plus years, your home is taking money out of your pockets. Okay? Instead, that the bank allows you to get into the bank and fronts 97%. Absolutely. Instead, okay, you should buy and first buy investment property. Let the investment property or the duplex or the triplex, okay, fund, right, your home or your mortgage or pay for your mortgage. That's what I believe. You should let a passive income investment pay for your dream house. Okay? That's what I'm saying. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Instead of your home being a liability, turn it into a true asset. Okay, that's paid for by somebody else, first of all, that you don't have to put your working income into. You can use your passive income to fund your dream home to live in for the rest of your life. Okay? Yes, rent hacking, house hacking, all that stuff. That's a good example. Okay? You can also do that as well. You can do that with your kids. If your kids are old enough, have them stay at your home and make them pay a portion of the rent. House hacking, but with your own family. It's even better. It should be even better. That way they got equity into the house as well. Okay? That's just what I believe. If you disagree with that, if you still disagree with that, then hey, that's you. That's all good. It's all fine and dandy. Okay? Let's go. Oh, I did skip number 9. I went to 10, didn't I? Whoever said I skipped number 9, you was right. Number 11, keep your emergency fund. Oh, this is a big one too. Let me move out the way for this one. Buying another home for Sunday for family to stay in. We will repeat process when rates go down. Look, Tyler, you already ahead of the game. So 11 is keep your emergency fund in savings. Keep your emergency fund in savings. I'm gonna ask this question: How many of you has your emergency fund in your bank account, like your regular bank account? Let me ask that. Just yes or no. Yes or no in the chat. How many of you have your emergency fund inside your regular savings account, inside your regular bank account, like your everyday bank account? I need some more water. I need some more water. No, yes. I saw a lot of yeses at first. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about the emergency fund. Because there's actually two parts to it. Okay? The first part is your immediate fund. Okay, that's your immediate fund should definitely be in your savings. Okay? Well, at least this is how I do it, and this is how I teach inside my coaching group. Your immediate fund should definitely be in your savings. That's what you want to have immediate access to for minor emergencies. All right? For minor emergencies. Moan, I am going to reset the room after this point. For minor emergencies, okay? You only keep it there for your $2,000 in your savings for minor emergencies. Then your emergency fund should be in a totally separate savings account outside of your regular savings account at your regular bank. When I say immediate funds, let me go back. When I say immediate funds or immediate fund, that's basically like a baby emergency fund. It's a baby emergency fund that you keep inside your savings. That's for minor emergencies. That's for minor things that pop up, right, that you need money for. You use that $2,000 immediate fund inside your savings account. And then your emergency fund, right, which is 6 to 12 months of your expenses, goes to your high yield savings or a separate savings account. That's going to give you higher yield than what the bank is giving. Banks are giving, bro, like 0.01% right now, 0.02. Okay. High yield accounts giving like 0.5%. Rates are going to go up because they're increasing interest rates right now. But you want to keep it separate. And here's the reason why you want to keep it separate. And the main reason why you want to keep it separate is because you don't want direct access to that money. You don't want the temptation of being able to use that money for whatever situation. Okay? You don't even want a debit card to get access to this money. Okay? That's how I feel. Because if you got access to it, if it's easy access, then you'll be able to use that money for whatever, something besides an emergency, right? And that's not what it's for. It's for emergencies only. Yes, on emotional spending, exactly. That's what I believe in. Okay, so it should be separate, two separate accounts. It's your regular bank that has your $2,000 immediate fund, and then your separate emergency fund account. Okay, exactly. That's financial discipline. So look, y'all go ahead and take a screenshot, and then I'm gonna get to the next one. Do y'all understand why on that one? Do y'all understand why on that one? Yes or no in the chat. And I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. So for those that just coming in, first off, let me know where you're from and if this is your first time on my live. Okay. Second off, I have a free group that you can join. We have over 2,000 members inside of our group. We do savings and invest challenges. We have free classes, all my video notes. So if you've been trying to take a screenshot of this and trying to time it up, you can get all of that inside of our group for free. Okay, it's a free group. Second thing is my ebook is $15 only while I'm live. So if you want to grab my ebook, you can do that. That's at the link in my bio as well. Okay, $15 while I'm live only. Okay, after that the price goes up to $27. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the Q&A box. I will answer questions at the end for like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, and then we just went through 1 through 11 already. Okay, and I explained everything. If you want the replay, just make sure that you join our group. Okay, if you want the replay, make sure you join our group, and I'll be able to help you inside the group and let you know when the replay is available. All right, or just join my YouTube, or just subscribe to my YouTube. All right, so we are back. So everybody should be caught up now. Okay, never use a debit card, use a credit card. Never save all your money at the bank. Okay, only save 6 to 12. Only save your immediate fund in your savings and 6 to 12 months inside of a high yield savings. Never show off how much money you have. Never spend more than you make. Okay, the point there, we want to at least get to the point where we can save and invest 20% of our income. Never stop keeping track of your finances. Never use a credit card for emergencies because we don't want to create bad habits. If you ever been a co-signer, you know why you should never be a co-signer. You should never buy cars brand new because that's just you're spending more than you need need to on something that's just going to that's something that's trying to get you from point A to point B. And never buy your home as a first home as a place to live in. You want to buy it as an investment property. And then never let people borrow money. Okay, that turns good friends into enemies. And then 11, keep your emergency fund. Okay, never keep your emergency fund in your regular savings. We want to put that in the high yield savings. So now let's get to 12. Okay, now let's get to 12. Never manually save and invest. Never manually save and invest. This is big on the psychology of money. This one right here. Okay, never manually save and invest. What you want to do with your money is automate it as much as possible. Listen to me when I say this. I have a saying that I say all the time. The less emotions involved with your money, the more money you will have and the better off with money you will be. I'm going to repeat that. The less emotions involved with your money, the more money you will have and the better off with money you will be. When we eliminate emotions from the equation, that gives us a better chance of growing our money and of letting our money do what it's supposed to do, which is create and generate more money. Okay? So when you manually save and invest, what that does is that gives you an excuse whenever something pops up, such as a birthday or holiday or something like that, to say, oh, it's the holidays. Oh, it's my friend's birthday. Oh, such and such. No. Pay yourself first. Automatically invest. Automatically save. Do not let emotions get the best of you and prevent you from reaching your goals quicker. Okay? We got goals that we're trying to achieve in 2022. We have goals that we're trying to reach in 2022. We're trying to become better versions of ourselves in 2022. We're trying to level up financially in 2022. It's not going to happen if we keep letting our emotions get involved with our money. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I had to get real with y'all real quick. Does that make sense? Your emotions kill your financial success. They kill your financial success. There was a study done by Fidelity of the accounts that perform the best. And I know for those that are always on my live, I know I talk about this all the time. But there was a study of the accounts that perform the best. The accounts that perform the best on Fidelity were the accounts where people were dead, people that wasn't even alive. Their accounts performed the absolute best because they were not around to let emotions get involved. Okay, they automatically saved and invested for themselves, thus having the best performing accounts on the platform. So what is that? What in the comments? What does that tell you in the comments? What should you do with your money? Should you manually save and invest, or should you automatically save and invest as much as possible? Let me see manual or automate in the chat. Should you manually save and invest, or should you automatically save and invest? Manually or automated? Manually or automatically? Okay, let me see that in the chat. Also, let's get it to 15,000 likes, y'all. Let's do it. Double tap for like 20 seconds. Double tap for like 20 seconds. If everybody double tap for 20 seconds, we'll get to 15,000. We'll get to 15,000. Okay, good. Y'all saying automatic. You don't miss it when it's automatic. Absolutely. You don't miss it. I do manual now, but I'm going to set up automated. Absolutely. You should do that. You're going to find yourself reaching all your goals a whole lot quicker. All right. So listen, if you want more, if you want my video notes, if you want more classes, if you want save and invest challenges where we automate our saving and investing, make sure you join our group. Over 2,000 members, a lot of free content, a lot of stuff in there, y'all. I'm in there helping people and answering questions every single day. If you want my ebook, it's $15 only while I'm live. So if you go ahead and grab the ebook now, you get that as almost a 50% discount rather than $27 after this live. So let's get to this next one. Let's get to 13. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. let's get to 14. 14 says, or 13, my bad. 13 says, never stop contributing to your Roth IRA. 13 says, never stop contributing to your Roth IRA. So what does this mean? Okay, this goes into the last point. We never want to stop adding money to our Roth IRA. Okay, experts over countless years of research and study and development and looking at investing and understanding investment accounts and how people invest and how people become wealthy and how people become millionaires. Okay, it all points to one strategy. Okay, the people who do this strategy consistently become millionaires and have more money than they thought they ever would. Okay, do y'all want to know this strategy? Yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat. Do y'all want to know this strategy? Do you know anything about cryptocurrency? I know a little bit about cryptocurrency, but I'm not an expert in crypto. That's not my expertise. Okay? This one strategy that they do for everybody that's saying yes, and you probably know it, but it's dollar cost averaging. So dollar cost averaging, for those that don't know what dollar cost averaging means, it's a term in investing that basically means that you're gonna invest the same dollar amount every single month or week or year. However you contribute, you're gonna contribute the same amount of money every single week, every single month, every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be, no matter what's happening in the stock market, no matter what's happening with your investment. You're gonna continue to invest no matter what, on autopilot, so that it's automated and you're not manually saving and investing. Okay? But you have to do this. You have to keep the schedule. You have to automate it and do it and consistently do it so that you can take advantage of compound interest, which is where you earn interest on top of interest. That's how you turn, for example, let me go back to my picture. That's how you turn, that's how $50 can be turned into $122. That's how $100 a month can be turned into $659. That's how $200 a month can turn into $1.2 million. That's how $300 a month can turn into 1.9, and so on and so on. Okay? It's called compound interest. But you have to contribute this every single month for this to happen. Every single month for this to happen. Okay? So we have to get in the habit of automating our finances. Just setting it and forget it. Being emotionless when it comes to our money. Not looking at our accounts all day, every day. Okay? And just letting your money do what it's supposed to do and make more money. If you let money do its job, okay, you're gonna reap all the benefits. You're gonna reap all the benefits. So let me get back to this and let's finish up, y'all. Let's go ahead. I'm about to finish these out rapid fire because I gotta go. But let's go with 14 and 15. So 14 is never go through life without life insurance. Never go through life without life insurance. Okay, this is very important. If you want these notes, make sure you join our community. It's absolutely free. It's over 2,000 members inside. Finally, someone that speaks common sense finances. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's a good comment. That's a good comment. But that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. Dang, it took my picture off. That's what I try to do. I try to make it simple so that you can take action. All right. But number 14 is never go through life without life insurance. Okay. here's why, and here's my belief on it. Okay, you can get whatever one you want. I believe in term, so I'm gonna say that off the jump. I believe in term life insurance. Okay, I believe in term life insurance, but you get whatever you want. Do what's best for you and your family. Everybody's situation is different, but I believe term life insurance is best for most people because it's affordable. You're able to get a lot of coverage for a little bit, and you're able to actually get enough coverage to be able to cover your life. Okay, and all your debt and bills and burial and all that stuff. Okay, that's why I like term. But essentially why you need life insurance, or why you should never go through life without life insurance, is because for this one reason, right? What if you doing all this stuff, right? What if you doing everything that I say? What if you saving your money, right? Saving 6 to 12 months of expenses. So you got a nice little savings, a nice little emergency fund. That's gonna give you freedom. That's gonna give you options. That's gonna give you the ability to do more of the stuff that you want to do whenever you want to do it. Okay? That's number one. What if you're doing all that? What if you're investing, right? What if you have a Roth IRA where you're investing every single month and you're trying to build wealth, right? Before retirement, and you're trying to retire early or something like that. Okay? But listen to this part. What if you doing all this stuff? You're doing everything right, but you don't have life insurance. This is what's gonna happen. So if you don't have life insurance, all right, there is not going to be any tax-free money that your family is going to have access to be able to handle all the expenses, replace your income, right, and replace your assets that you're building. None of that is happening. Instead, what they're going to have to do is completely wipe out your emergency fund and then get taxed on your investment account, because it's going to be taken out early before the withdrawal period, and then they're going to have to take the money that you're growing to build wealth and take it out, and now your family no longer is growing wealth, right? Because you're not there, you're not able to continue to build that wealth. Now they just take all your money that you have that's growing wealth for you and your family and use that for all the expenses and to continue just living that lifestyle, to not have to worry about money. That's without life insurance. Versus if you have life insurance, right? If you have enough coverage, which should be about 10 to 12 times your income, meaning that if you make $50,000 per year, you should have about $500,000 in life insurance at least, right? Here's what that looks like. If something was to happen to you while you're building your assets, while you're investing $500 per month in your Roth IRA, and you don't quite have $1 million to your name yet, your family will get access to $1 million completely tax-free. They can use that money to fund their current lifestyle, right? Take care of the bills, take care of everything else that they need to take care of. But guess what's happening in the background? Guess what's happening in the background? Your assets are not interrupted. Your assets are not disrupted, and they can continue to grow while your family just takes the tax-free money, the money that's not even theirs, right? And use that to fund their current lifestyle and help them financially in this emotionally tragic time for them. Okay, it's already hard enough that the family's gonna be dealing with the tragedy of losing you, right? At least you should have the financials handled. And I know this is a little deep right now, but I gotta put this out there. At least they'll have the finances handled, and your wealth and your assets can continue to grow. Let me know, does that make sense in the chat? Because I know sometimes I lose people on this part. Does that make sense in the chat? Yes or no? Yes or no? And let's get it to 18,000 likes. Double tap for like 20 seconds. Let's get it to 18,000 likes. Yes, it's a hard, yes, okay, yes. But it is a hard truth, but it's something that if you just set it up one time, you won't have to worry about it no more, and you know that it's handled. You can have peace of mind, right? You can live freely. You can go through life just enjoying life, not worrying about it, because you know your family's gonna be straight no matter what. All right, that's the big thing. Because I want everybody to be financially free. I want everybody to have peace of mind. I want everybody to just enjoy their life, right? Do the things that you want to do. Give yourself options by doing some of these things that I talk about. Give yourself options. Build up a 6 to 12 month emergency fund. Build that financial confidence so that you can go out and pursue your dreams that you want to pursue, right? Most of us don't pursue our dreams because we're not confident financially. Get confident financially, meaning build your financial foundation, right? And build it the right way, and then go out and live your life and follow your dreams and chase your dreams and get everything that God wants to happen in your life to happen, right? But you have to set that up. You have to set the financial foundation first, okay? So let's get to this last one. Think money is evil. I'm gonna give y'all like 5 seconds to screenshot, because again, I gotta get out of here in like a few minutes. But the last one is think money is evil. Think money is evil. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it to 18,000 likes, y'all. Double tap. Let's get it to 18,000 likes. The goal is to have 20,000 at the end. So if y'all take it to 20,000, that's cool. But let's get it to 18,000, and then at the end we'll have about 20. Okay. If you're getting some value from this, if you're learning something from this, if you're getting motivated, inspired to finally get your finances in order, double tap. Double tap. All right. If you want my list, just join our group. If you want free classes and you want access to save and invest challenges that we have inside of our group, make sure you hit the link in the bio to join our free group. It's a free community, over 2,000 people inside. Okay. If you want my ebook, it's $15 while I'm live only. Then the price goes up after I'm live. So make sure that you tap the link in the bio to get either access to my group or the ebook, okay, for $15 versus $27. All right. So the last one is think money is evil. The last one is think money is evil. Thank y'all for 20,000. Dang, y'all snapped. Thank y'all. Y'all snapped. So the last one is think money is evil. This is just all about your mindset. This is just all about having an abundance mindset. That bird came out of nowhere, right? This is just all about your mindset and what you think about money. How many of us grew up in a household that thought money was evil, or that looked at money negatively? Yes or no in the chat. How many of us grew up in a household that looked bad at money or thought about money in a negative way? Okay, how many of us grew up in a household like that? And that's all right, because I grew up in a household like that. We didn't talk about money. If you talked about money, you got looked at crazy, or you got checked, right? You don't need to know how much I make. You don't need to know this about. You don't need to know where I keep my money. All right, those type of statements, right? Have y'all ever had your dad or your granddad say that to you? Don't be checking my pockets, right? Don't look at how much money, like, right? It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. So what we need to do, right, as a culture, and I'm talking to my black people right now. Of course, I'm for everybody, but my black people right now, as a culture, right, we struggle the hardest with this. What we need to do is just simply unlearn the things that we were taught and open our minds up to relearn some new things. Okay, we have to learn some new habits that's going to help us become generational. That's going to help us build generational wealth and become financially free. Right, by learning these new things and implementing these new things, and then teaching these things to our offspring, to our kids, to the next generation, so that we can continue to build this generation, right, and not just have money for a generation and it be gone. We want to continuously build our assets. We want to continuously build wealth. We want to continuously pass down wealth to our kids. We want our names to last for forever, and the only way that we can do that is if we change our mindset, because that's where it starts. Right, that's where it begins. If you have a negative mindset, if you think negatively about money, if money is something that is a limiting belief, if you never thought that you would be able to make $100,000 a year, or never be able to retire, or never become financially free, or never get your money in order, or never get your finances right, okay, that's all a part of your limiting beliefs. We have to unchain ourselves, unleash these thoughts from ourselves and from our minds, and start informing ourselves and getting around people like the people that's inside of our group that want to elevate, that want to better themselves, that want to have money, that want to live the life that they want to, and pass down generational wealth to your family and to the next generation. Okay, that's the key. But we have to teach We have to teach along with that. Whatever we learn, we have to teach, which is why I created this platform. Okay, which is why I created this platform. I've been doing this for a long time. I never this is still amazing to me. 100 followers on my live, this is crazy, right? To me, I've been doing this since 2017, and with no views on the live. Before they even had live, when I was getting 1 like on a picture, 1 comment on the picture, all that stuff, right? That's why I created this platform. It been about this for me. Even when I was getting those 1 likes or 1 share or whatever the case may be, 1 view on a video, I wanted to get the message out. I want to inform my people. After I learned everything that I learned, going through everything that I went through, and the tests and the stuff that I had to take, and all that stuff from my career experience and everything, I wanted to get that information out. I wanted to pass it on to y'all. And I wanted to make it in a way so that it's simple, so that y'all can get it, change your mindset, and have that abundance mindset shift your entire life. It's crazy how your mindset can change absolutely everything that you have going for you, just like that. Okay, so these are the things that you should never do with your money. That brings me to the end of this live, y'all. I want to appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Again, if you want to join our group, I'm about to answer these questions. I'm about to answer a few questions rapid fire. But again, if you want to join our group, do so by tapping right here on my profile picture. Tap the link in my bio and join our group. It's absolutely free. Over 2,000 members. Save and invest challenges, free classes, and video notes just like this inside the group. If you want my ebook, it's $15 right now. It's $15 while I'm live, and it's going up to $27 after the live. So this is the best time for you to get it, and this is just for y'all that's on my live, because I appreciate those who come in my live and show up to my lives and participate and answer the questions that I ask and all that stuff. So I appreciate y'all. So only people that's in my live get access to this. So if you want my ebook, you can grab that. That's going to go over how to manage your money, how to save 5 figures, and how to invest to build wealth. That's my step-by-step game plan. Everything that I did personally, right, to become financially free. So let's answer some questions, y'all. Let's answer some questions real quick, then I gotta get out of here. Let's answer some questions real quick. Can I use my social security card as a credit card? No, I never heard of that before. Where can you find high yield accounts? There's a few high yield accounts. You can go to AmericanExpress.com. You can go to Ally Bank or Ally.com. That's Ally Bank. Right, you can go to SoFi.com. SoFi has the highest the highest yield right now at 1%. Again, yields are going up, so maybe we might be able to see the 2% or the 2.5% here in the future when they start raising rates. Okay, make sure you tap. So what you're gonna have to do is tap my profile picture twice, I believe. Right, so you're gonna tap it once, and then you're gonna tap it twice, and then that's gonna send you to my profile, and that's where you will see the link in my bio. Tap that link, and you're only gonna have 2 options: either to join the group or get my ebook. You can do either one, or you can do both. Okay, everything is at the link in my bio. Pros and cons of having/using a credit card. So here's the cons. I'm gonna give you the bad stuff first. The bad stuff is if you're undisciplined, if you're financially undisciplined, this is not gonna work. Okay, it's just not. Okay, that's the entire con. Because that leads to a whole bunch of other stuff. That leads to having a bad credit utilization. That leads to having bad payment history. That leads to you paying interest on the card, which you shouldn't have to do. And then that leads to a bunch of other stuff that you don't want to go down, right? Collections and all that stuff. You don't want that to happen. If you're undisciplined, if you're somebody that cannot control the money that they make, right? Or have not started controlling the money that they make, then you should not do this. You should just simply start with a cash envelope system, or the 60-10-30 plan, or the zero-based budget, or any of those things, which is another video that I can explain in another live. But that's the con of using a credit card. Now, the pros of using a credit card is, as I stated before, there's no multiple due dates, so there's only 2 days that you need to really worry about. That's the payment date and the statement date. So of all the dates that you have bills due, You only have to worry about those with a credit card. Number 2 is that it can be automated. So I'm big on automation. I'm big on taking away the emotion involved with your money. Automating your money is the best thing that you can do, right? And manage your money. That's number 2. Number 3 is you get cash back and rewards for using this credit card. By using the credit card, you're gonna be able to receive points, rewards for free flights, free gifts, anything that you want, right? Like, I paid for a flight last year with my rewards. I paid for Christmas gifts with my rewards, all that stuff with my rewards. So I didn't have to come out of pocket for that, for just simply paying for things that I normally pay for anyway. I want y'all to understand that. Okay. Next thing, does 401k count? Also, it's matched. So yes, the 401k does count. If they match, you should definitely take advantage of it. If your company matches 3%, you should match 3%, and then you should max out your Roth. Okay, it's called the match and max method. I talk about this all the time as well. The match and max method. Match your 401k, max out your Roth IRA. Y'all getting some rapid fire coaching right now. Prepaid secure card versus credit card. So it depends on your credit history and your credit score, right? But if you're not sure, if you feel like you're somebody that cannot be financially responsible, then you might want to do a secured card. All right, you might want to do a secured card. Dang, it got dark in here. It got dark. How many credit cards is too many? I don't think there's too many. I don't think you can ever have too many. It's just about how you use them, and if you're able to keep them open. If you're able to keep the accounts open, it's going to benefit you greatly, because the longer that you have those accounts open, that's going to help your account as well. But I would say, you can have multiple, but I would, have like a main 2 that I use on the everyday. That's pretty much how I do it. Okay, and I really don't even have that many credit cards. I'm going to get more. Let's go to the bottom. If we got a chunk, best diversify how? You can best diversify by buying ETFs. ETFs give you access to multiple stocks at one time, so you don't have to invest into individual stocks. You can just buy an ETF and get access to an entire index if you want to, like the S&P 500. So that's the best way, in my opinion. How do you pay your credit card statement? So what you want to do is the money there's two after this live, I'm gonna change the link in my bio. The link in my bio is gonna take you to a training, right? Watch that training. Okay, I want you to watch that. But basically there's 2 places that you should put your money inside your regular bank account. The first place is a checking, right? That's how much your expenses are. And the second place is your savings. That's where your immediate fund goes, your $2,000 immediate fund. So you're going to pay your credit card with the money that's in your checking account. The money that's in your checking account should cover whatever the credit limit is on your credit card. Thanks for everything between my wife and I. We're putting away 1 whole check a month now. That's good. That's good stuff. That's real good. Let's get through the rest of these. What if the credit card doesn't cover all my bills? Okay. Then you can use 2 credit cards. Dang, they took the background from me. You can use 2 credit cards. If you can, or just simply use what you can on the credit card, and then everything else comes out of your bank account. It's the same thing, except with the credit card. All right. All right, y'all. I gotta go. So look, I tried to answer all the questions, but it's so many. If you want to join our group, make sure you join our group. Ask me questions in there. I'll be able to answer there. If you want to get my ebook, you can do that at the link in the bio as well. But I gotta go, y'all. It's time to go. I appreciate y'all for joining my live. But remember, believe in yourself, invest in yourself, and most importantly, love yourself. If you want the replay of this, make sure you join our group. Peace, y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining.